What do you look like there? If you look down, can you see feet there?
Kind of, yeah, kind of make them out. They're like nubby feet. I feel like I have 3 toes there that I can see. But I
Hmm.
don't know if you would call them toes. I'm not sure. They're short. They don't look like they have a lot of joints in them. There's not a lot of movement.
Do they have a
Just
color?
pale, brownish, grayish
Hmm.
sort of color. It's not a very like appealing color.
What about if you look up your body? What do you look like?
It's pretty standard gray, like little skinny
Hmm.
body.
Hmm.
I can tell that my head's big. Feel its presence, you know.
Hmm. Hmm. And what do you notice inside this body? How do you feel? Do you feel healthy or not?
I feel healthy, but the body is like registering reading information from their
There's-
environment. It's not like that's what a human body does, but it's not like that. I can tell that it's separate from me, even though I'm in it. So I can tell it's functioning. So it's functioning fine. Yeah, the avatar suit. Yeah, because there's no real sleeping.
There's no sleeping.
No. Why would the body need to rest if it's not actually a body?
I see. And
So,
how do you feel in this place? Do you have any emotions or feelings?
subtle. That's why it's kind of hard to describe how you feel. Um, just kind of going with the flow. It's interesting to see the things that I do, but it's very redundant, like repetitive.
What kind of things do you find interesting there?
Just the technology. The technology is high tech, low tech sometimes. So when I look at it, it looks like a kid made it. Like it's not, it's so simple, but because it uses advanced knowledge of things, so you won't have an excessive amount of wires or chips in this stuff. Gosh, it could
Oh,
just
okay.
be like a stone and some wires coming off of it. It's just minimal. It's not like when you open the dash of like a car that we drive and there's thousands of wires everywhere. It's not like that.
And do you get how it's powered?
It's powered from the air. The energy in the air.
Where
Jesus.
where does this energy come from?
It just exists everywhere. It's the stuff that reality is made of. So
Keeps
it's kind of like a phantom power where just touching something you'll be the final conduit between the air and the technology to turn it on.
the
So yeah, so any technology, it doesn't necessarily have to be like have a battery or anything like that. So
okay.
when I have to give you like a real world example. It's the only way I can describe this. So if your phone and you just pick your phone up, like now you just connected the air to your phone, like you're the conduit. The phone doesn't do anything, but when you look at the screen, like you can see your phone lit up, but you can see everything. Somebody else wouldn't be able to see it, and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
When you let go of it, it's not like on anymore. It doesn't look on. Um, and you just use your mind to communicate with it because it's just reflecting your
Okay.
information you want to see.
Okay.
It goes like that for the ships too. Like they guide the ships with their mind, but they'll put their hands in these little things to complete the circuit.
What do the little things look like that completes the circuit?
Simple handprints and
Oh,
it, like an indent in the material. They're not that fancy. That's what I was saying. It doesn't look that fancy. It's just it just is fancy.
uh-huh. And when they put their hands in the circuit, what happens? It completes a circuit? What do you mean by that?
Right. So with the consciousness inside of the little body, like you have like your feet grounding, your hands are the opposite end. It's just kind of like a circle.
Can you tell me more about what it looks like on the ship?
It's very smooth inside. There's no corners in these ships. There are no edges. It's like molded. The seats are kind of molded. They're not like a chair that spins on top or anything like that. It's just a lump in the vehicle itself that comes up like someone just took some clay and like pulled it, and it is stretched into a little thing you could sit on. Uh,
What does the material look like?
um, Almost like I don't know, inside of like a clay place that you would make, but incredibly smooth. Like it's just got this like durable yet soft look to it. It doesn't look like smooth and hard like granite. It looks
Mhm.
smooth and hard like a soapstone or like a it's I'm not sure how to describe this, but it
Mhm.
also looks like it's kind of like covered in like crystals.
Oh, what kind of crystals?
um I'm not sure what kind, but they just look like clear white crystals, like
Hmm.
tiny, like little pieces. So it looks like the walls kind of sparkle.
What do you do during your day-to-day life?
I'm almost like an apprentice. Um, like I go with the crew and I just assist the tall grays. We can shift into the astral realm, and it's like a conscious thing that can be done. And there's also a technological version of it too. So like if you're like doing some intense stuff in your focus is constantly going in different places, you can have a technology that will keep you in one dimension or the other. I, as a gray, enjoy the humans. I'm pretty sure it's just about humans. The humans are the fun thing. We watch them. We like live through them. Like there's not a whole lot of emotion in the gray society, like
Mhm.
every gray here has like a personality type a little bit. There you could still tell when you interact with them that they're different than another one. But some might have more emotion than others when you meet the grays and stuff. But other than dealing with the humans, there's not a whole lot of what people would call fun. It's all work.
Does your group have an agenda?
It's just a mutually beneficial thing that's trying to happen, that we the grays are trying to do with humanity.
Do you have
It's
go ahead.
it seems selfish and scary, but it's actually beneficial for everyone involved, or we wouldn't be doing it.
Do you have any advice for us as we go through this ascension process? Is there any advice? Because it's so chaotic.
Uh, Enjoy all the emotions involved, because not many not everybody has the ability to even feel the emotions, whether they're good or bad. Just being grateful for being alive. Not only does that help your ascension process, but the best advice is just to enjoy everything. Actually enjoy what you see when you walk, when you look around. You have an ability to take something that means nothing and make it something beautiful just by the way you perceive it. And those emotions are really what help you ascend upwards.